This video is part one in my two-part series discussing sleep because there's just so much info that we can get out of this. So first off, we have early risers and nighttime, what I call night owls. So early risers, pretty self-explanatory. They can get up early in the morning with ease and then just feel refreshed throughout the day, but they can't last as long going into the night. And then you have your night owls who, if you force them to wake up at 5:30 in the morning or 6 in the morning, when they get for the rest of that morning, they're gonna just feel sleepy and terrible, and they don't really start to function until later in the day. And then that's also why they can go much further into the night. So they could fall asleep at 1 a.m. and they'd still be feeling refreshed from like 10 to 12. They'd still feel good. And this is kind of why the school system sucks, because schools force you to wake up. I mean, for me personally, school starts at 7:20 in the morning. I personally am an early riser, so I can easily deal with this. In fact, I like how early it is. But for everyone else, majority of the school are night owls, so they can't deal with this. So they can't process all the information that's being shoved down their throats and into their heads at this early in the morning. And then they get later in the day and they do better. But for those early classes, they can't understand. That's why their grades go down, and school systems do not understand this. Now, do your best to figure out personally, are you a night owl or are you an early riser? But there's another accurate way that I just recently learned about. It's called your chronotype. Chronotype, sorry. It's a bit new to me. So I took this test, and I will put a link in the description of a very useful test that I personally took. So there is lion, wolf, dolphin, and bear. I don't know what the other three are, but when I took the test, I was a lion. So I think it means I can wake up really early and feel good. So I'm an early riser. So I think this will help determine who's a night owl, who's an early riser. So I will link that. Go take that quiz. That is your action step for this video. And what I particularly like about this link in particular is when you take the test, it takes less than 5 minutes. And then when you finish, it's going to give you a video, maybe 2 minutes, explaining your chronotype. So it's just going to help you understand it more. So this was part one in my two-part series. And next video will be much longer, discussing how to actually fall asleep and sleep better. Have a good day.